John Cena won his 17th title at WrestleMania. The Rebel Kid is back. Trump has the world. Made in China is cool. Hanuman Kind was on Coachella. And we're going to talk about it all.
That's an intro.
That was a good one. Cheers to that.
We have a stacked lineup. We have Krishna.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We have Yugu.
Well, yeah.
And on popular demand, no Stewie.
Hey!
Krishna's taken Stewie's place
have taken Stewie.
there, and Ali's taken your
And
place
Ali.
here.
Little bro Ali is back in the building.
Yeah.
Jazz.
Back, baby!
We're back.
Back with a lot of beard.
Yeah, I was just saying, remember,
This is the most beard we've had on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Usually,
What an
it's,
honor.
usually it's just me with the beard nowadays.
There we go.
So it's nice. It's nice.
We've got a thing going.
Yeah.
but yours is still,
Bearding it up here.
it's good, you know. Like, you can see that.
Recently.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be searched, man. Like, this, you're going to be
Searched at the airport.
heavily searched at the
That says more about the guy searching me than it does about me.
No, it doesn't.
Beard is crazy, but like it takes some level of skill to maintain a beard, I must say.
I wouldn't.
क्योंकि हाँ मतलब to have a nice beard. अभी कुछ लोगों को आता है, कुछ लोगों को नहीं आता है, मतलब
Yeah.
दिख रहा है वो कैमरा में.
Yeah.
But the people who get it also to keep it like full and like in shape. क्योंकि ऐसा अगर like if it's just growing like that, it's not.
Like, how? Like this?
नहीं, Ali, I think he's lined.
No, bro. It's actually, he does take care of his beard. Yeah.
It's like rosemary oil and all in it.
Oh, what?
No, I mean, no, I don't.
Do you have?
No beard oil.
No beard oil.
Zero beard oil.
This is God's
How
creation
God
on
wanted.
display.
How
Exactly.
God wanted his beard to be.
Yeah, minus the trimming, that's me.
Is there anything you can do to grow a beard, like enhance beard growth?
You could grow a set of balls.
What are you trying to say?
That's two of the most important things you need.
Yeah. Beard and balls.
आता है bro, like है अभी I have a stubble, but like for it to become full like that,
Bushy beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think sleep is very important.
सोने से beard आता है.
I think so.
How long do you have to sleep? How many years?
Long enough
I mean-
for you to grow a beard.
Out of all the variables that come into it, I think that's one thing we can control, right? Sleep.
Genetic है भाई.
It's genetic.
It is mostly
कुछ
genetic.
बच्चों को 6th standard में beard आता है.
हाँ, bro. You remember like one kid in school, he just had a mustache suddenly.
Yeah, in 6th standard.
Like one day,
standard,
we
yeah.
spawned a mustache.
भाई हमारे क्लास में एक बंदा था, वो सुबह सुबह शेव करके निकलता था. 3rd period तक he had a full beard.
Anything.
By the end, in the school bus, he's like foaming his beard. He did it every
तेल लगा रहा है वो, दाढ़ी पे.
No, bro,
Something
like
I can't-
it was so shocking, especially वो summer vacation के बाद जब बच्चे आते थे वापस, like some kid is like shot up
Yeah.
and has like a bushy chest hair. I'm like, what happened? And you're coming and your voice hasn't even like.
Yeah, voices
broken.
cracked. When did your voices crack? Do you remember which grade you were in?
Has my voice cracked abhi tak?
It has cracked.
It has.
तेरा crack हुआ है.
Yeah.
तू भी कहाँ नहीं बोल सकता.
Stewie का बीच में crack हो जाता है जब वो बात कर रहा है. Like he'll be saying something. That's the one.
That's not a crack though. That's like,
Stewie does have some gravel now. Like, I think his voice has become a little gravelly.
About time.
Gravelly tones.
He's almost 30.
I'm trying, Stewie. I'm
Hey, भाई जो this is a rule. जो बंदा नहीं आता है podcast के लिए
he gets shat on.
yeah.
okay.
They say don't talk behind your friends' backs.
Yeah, well, in that case,
But we do it right in front because you can see this.
Yeah.
Stewie's a prepubescent bitch.
Yeah. Oh, that was below the line.
Come on, what are we doing here?
He's a dost hai bhai. Hey, ye kya hai?
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Is it also like you bully people who come on here new? Like, that's a thing?
You're my little bro. You're going to get bullied.
Like, you should be nice to me.
No, I don't bully Ali. I don't think I've ever bullied you.
Because he's not your brother.
That makes sense.
If you had a younger brother, you'd probably bully him a little.
No, but we bully each other.
Cool.
Like you bully me, I bully you.
हाँ.
We bully you.
Looks like a great relationship you guys have.
I think that's just how like guys do it, right?
Bully each other.
Yeah.
हाँ,
मैं छेड़खानी है थोड़ी.
that's how you show love.
छेड़खानियाँ.
That's how you show love. थोड़ा इधर उधर गाली वाली.
थोड़ा सा उधर टांग खींचो,
ऐसा थोड़ा एक टेक देने का
एक डाल दो. Low blow someone.
ऐसा you did this in school?
I didn't do, but I saw a lot of people do it.
You went with the forefinger.
नहीं नहीं.
We were
This is some ninjutsu. Naruto में दे दिया.
when kids in my school, when if someone was like reading out loud English period, my teacher was ऐसा चिमटा लेने का.
No, bro. That's scary. क्योंकि टीचर तो बैठी है ना सामने. She's seeing all this happen. Can't just. But that's.
Bro, but teachers are be like, there's some people who are mature. And they're like, okay, they're kids, they'll do, they'll fuck around, it's fine. Give them a warning. So if someone's taking that personally, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, it's a way of
50-year-old man is getting offended by kids like poking each
But you're destroying that kid's confidence. ना? अभी वो क्लास के सामने पढ़ रहा है.
Oh, you think the teacher is thinking about the confidence?
Or you're boosting it because, you know, he'll be fine after that and he'll realize that.
Yeah.
So it's encouraged.
A teacher just wants to maintain the decorum of the class.
Yeah.
Well said. Cheers.
Anyway,
sorry bro.
today is the our sleep cycles are a bit
Fully
all over the place.
Messed
We've been
up.
living in reverse
Yeah.
because it's WrestleMania weekend, and we've had a crazy couple of days.
an insane couple of days actually.
Yeah, we got to have some experiences. Now, getting into this topic, it's important to kind of like explain what it means and why the hype. Like, what is WrestleMania? And just pro wrestling in general, like WWE, everyone, it's become cool again now after years and years.
Right.
It's on Netflix. So it's become cool, and a lot of people are just like lost. You know, like
Yeah.
conversations like this usually scare the hose away.
True.
The hose away.
Yeah, you know, like scare the hose away
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Like football is one.
Haan.
Yeah. Sports usually is frowned upon by the ladies, right? They don't.
Most of them.
Not F1. F1 suddenly has become.
Oh, yeah.
Women like
F1 is like hose come.
Yeah.
Hose will be like a, honey. It's like honey.
Honey.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
honey for a bee.
No, because I mean, honeys.
I get it.
Bees make honey. They're not.
Yeah, no,
But
but, that's
aren't
a
they-
saying,
aren't they
that's a
attracted-
saying. There's a saying like that, something like that.
Yeah.
I get what you're going for.
No, but
The point is that yeah, girls are into F1, which I get the appeal, like good-looking men driving like super fast cars and champagne and whatever they do in F1.
This is real. Girls are really into F1.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. I don't think they.
See, the car thing doesn't make sense. Girls usually aren't into cars that much. So the fast car thing really goes out the window.
there's a really good looking man driving that car really
Fast
fast.
car. Yeah.
I mean, firstly, this guy is covered fully.
But it comes out now and removes the helmet.
It's funny how that works. If you're in an F1 car, everyone's cheering for you.
Hmm.
If you're in Pune, after a few drinks, it doesn't go that well.
Yeah. This guy is supposed to be like the intellectual. big-
Come, God man is wearing one mala and come. He's totally fraud.
See, I get it, bro. Like, what you're saying is funny, but we're just not used to it coming from you.
Yeah. If Stewie said it, we would have been like, yeah.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
you got to adapt.
No. But that's the thing. And also, now this is the interesting part. The whole appeal of F1, it's very story driven.
Okay.
So what Drive to Survive did for F1 and made it like a storyline. People got invested in these people and the people in the background and the crew and the companies, the brands. So वो सब documentary में देख के people just got very invested. So the whole appeal is the story. The racing is like the medium of the story concluding, which is exactly the same thing as wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The main attraction is the storyline and the characters and the like everything around it. Or match में वो culminate हो रहा है,
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
which is also a spectacle of its own. Like as a sport, if you look at it, like they do all these crazy moves, and like there's so many moments where you're like, oh shit. That is the appeal. So now I think if you're talking to an average person who's not a fan, I think that is how you can explain it to them the best.
Right. I think it's also the format is a little unusual, right? For a new viewer. Like it's sports, but it's like it's combat sports, but it's theater also, and like everyone's personal matters are involved, and so like I can see how it could like come off as very alien for fresh eyes.
वो लोगों को जब when you say WWE, they like equate it with boxing or like MMA.
Yeah.
कि fight देख रहे हो तुम लोग, fighting देखते हो तुम लोग.
हाँ.
But it's that, but it's not that.
It's not
really.
that though.
Yeah.
Because it's scripted. So the person who is scripting it, the people who are writing it, they have ultimate control. So if you were to compare, like when people watch football, there's so many iconic moments in football, like Messi winning the World Cup. Okay? Now, for Messi to win the World Cup, it took how many years?
All his life.
All his life, his whole career, and that was kind of the culmination of his life's work.
Yeah.
It came together beautifully, organically.
Not scripted.
Not scripted, I mean.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, some
Rumors there, but
Not scripted at all.
But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
He won the World Cup and it was this huge moment. Now, if the script is in your hand and you can come up with these huge moments on a weekly basis and you do it and you come up with all these new things which will get a reaction from the crowd, from the people who are watching it, that makes it like the most insane sport ever.
It does.
Entertainment wise.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. Like, it's just entertainment. Like, how do we entertain people around the sport that we have? We have ultimate control over what happens. But the crowd really dictates what happens. We have the control of giving it to them or not giving it to them, but it's like the crowd, the audience who's watching it, who's dictating everything that happens.
right. Reactions drive the narrative.
Yeah.
Like let's say if someone has a character that they're depicting and they're on stage and they speak a certain way, they wrestle a certain manner, and it doesn't seem to resonate with people, they find a way to change or like reroute that character and like take him down a different path, which then eventually, like so many times we've seen, helps the audience connect with that person and grow even more.
Yeah.
So you never know how it's
Dude, how it's fully different from any sport in the world is, अभी तो अगर cricket match देख रहा है या football match देख रहा है, everyone who's coming to watch you is fully invested in what's happening, but the players are fully focused on the game. As a WWE wrestler, you have to be fully attuned to what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, तेको पूरा ध्यान देना है कि what the moves you're doing, the story, how it's going, but also how the crowd is reacting to your moves and whatever you're saying. So you kind of have to be like fully focused here as well as like the crowd and how they're reacting to you.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know how they do it.
Bhai, it's wild if you start thinking about the amount of awareness any of the competitors need to have. And it's like everyone is trying to work towards this one thing only.
Yeah.
सबको outcome मालूम है.
हाँ.
Cameraman को मालूम है, referee को मालूम है. And they have to choreograph their way spontaneously and improv their way into like coming to the conclusion that's been written by a scriptwriter. I find that to be very beautiful and fucking badass.
Yeah. And live.
And live, bro. Live.
There's no retakes, nothing.
No retakes.
हक दिया तो हक दिया, सबने देख लिया.
Oh, bro.
Like it's been put on, everyone has seen it and everyone's judging, and
It's done and it happens. Like,
have a
people watch moves and it's such a high stakes environment. Like,
But I love that also. I love how that makes it to that's a part of the show.
that's what makes it real.
Yeah.
When you think about it, if you're gonna call it fake, no, he just messed up.
yeah, it's real.
It's real now.
Happened.
Galti kar diya. Like, that's the most human thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now this happens, and there is like this ultimate event which is called WrestleMania, which is like the football World Cup or like the cricket World Cup.
World Cup.
Like the biggest event in any sport. This is that. And now these people bring everything together. They bring culture. They bring like pop culture, celebrities. The main spectacle is still the wrestling.
Yeah.
but it's surrounded by all these crazy things, and they do it in a city, and that city for a whole week is just like, oh, WrestleMania is here. Like how when the Olympics are in a specific city,
Yeah.
like people travel there and it becomes like a whole thing. It's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Like
It's crazy. And even like when people who are fans of UFC or like actual boxing and stuff, the fans are like, nahi, this is fake, all this bullshit. And you see WrestleMania, all the UFC champs, and
they're all attending.
Everyone is at the venue and they're watching all this. So it's like, why are they there? You know?
I feel like the only people who are going to avoid watching the program are people who have either never seen it before and they're probably not like that's the reason they're not interested, or like people who still have some sort of stigma कि oh यार ये तो actually मार नहीं रहे एक दूसरे को, which is also bullshit because they do the amount of physical pain a wrestler has to go through is unreal.
Yeah.
all of them have like broken bones and torn muscles and
Concussions and
Broken everything, bro. Kya hai?
you don't have anything to add to this.
Oh, I do. What I like about wrestling is it's storytelling.
Yeah.
At the core of it, what's really cool about it is storytelling. And the medium they choose to do that in is through wrestling. And wrestling as a notion, as a concept, is one of the oldest forms of physical engagement that people have had. It's one of the most ancient forms of confrontation or physical combat. And, violence is at the core of it. And violence is sort of universal to everyone as well. In all cultures, all across the whole span of time, violence has existed in human history. So now to take that, something that is so fundamental, so relatable, and then to on top of that, add this incredibly powerful mechanism of storytelling, which by the way is the most powerful means of passing down information.
right.
Our religions are filled with stories. The greatest people on the face of the planet who have existed, who we hear about, they use stories as a medium to talk about the things they want to talk about.
Yeah.
Jesus spoke in stories. Krishna described stories to explain what he wants to say. And so I think stories are really fundamental to us as people. It's how we come to understand a lot of things about life.
Right.
And it's a part of our daily life. We're watching a YouTube video, you're watching a story unfold. The person you're watching is a character. If you're watching a movie, it's a story being told with specific characters in play. In your life, if you want to look at it, you are a character in your own story. And you have goals, which gives your character a desire that the character wants to achieve. So, okay, so now you identify that there's this super powerful medium that you've got, which is storytelling. Now, how do we make it as entertaining as possible? You take badass characters. You take a Rhea Ripley. You take a Roman Reigns. You take a Jade Cargill. You look at them and they're just an anomaly of a human being. You take a John Cena. You put 17 years of story behind him. 20 years where you see him come out as no one, as a rookie. Literally, someone says, we need a guy. We don't have someone to wrestle this guy. Who's going to come? And it's this like sweaty, oiled up John Cena in his underwear, vulnerable, completely vulnerable for 20,000 people to look at you and judge you. And he makes his way to the ring to face a giant, a behemoth, Kurt Angle. And you have to prove yourself. Fine, it is scripted. It is a dance. There is choreography. You still have to dance the dance. You have to walk the walk. You have to eat those slaps coming at you from these gigantic and powerful human beings whose whole job is to lift you up and throw you on this wooden mat or that concrete floor down there.
Yeah.
So that's the realness of it. And then what's beautiful, I think, about WWE and the wrestling business is everyone understands this. Everyone understands that this is choreography. This is a dance. We're here to tell a story. And we have these incredibly cool characters, the best in the world, to come here and tell you the story. And we as the audience, we get to experience all of that. We get to participate in the story by watching, by chanting. And the other thing which makes this story really cool is we dictate how the story goes.
Yeah.
It's not like a movie where you're just a passive viewer. When there's a wrestling match going on, if you're in the stadium, you are a part of that dance. You are a dance partner for them. When there's a good guy, there's a villain, there's a good guy. When the good guy does something, you can cheer him on and you can see that he's reacting to you.
You can help him.
You can help him. Imagine you're watching a movie and something bad happens. And the villain in the movie turns to the camera and says something directly about you. That happens in the world of wrestling, where there is where it's this perfectly choreographed dance going on, and then suddenly there's a break and they address you.
Yeah.
Now imagine being able to experience that. And now do that every week, twice a week, with these characters who are so rare and so accomplished and train their whole lives to do this.
Yeah.
And then you build over a year, show by show, every 2 months, you give them a big movement in the story, which completely you do not expect. You don't see that's happening. You're invested in these characters. You appreciate them for their hard work. And every 2 months it builds and something happens and they fall. And you feel like there's no way they're going to come back from this. They get backstabbed. They get their girlfriend stolen from them. They get your boyfriend stolen from you. You build this family, the family falls apart and it goes anywhere. And just when you think there's no way this person can come out of this, they do something that you don't expect again and they come out of it. And then you're at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas with over 65,000 people watching two people in this wooden ring. That's just wood, by the way. There's no springs in there. It's like plain 2 inches of thick plywood. And they're slamming each other and everyone's losing their minds. And they come up with these incredible stories which leave you with no option but just to have your jaw drop to the floor and your adrenaline pumping. And you get to experience it with everyone. You get to go on this journey with them.
Yeah.
Where everyone doesn't know what's going to happen and you can guess what's going to happen, but you never know until it happens.
Until it happens.
And then I think the last layer of beauty in this business and this storytelling medium is the execution of the story. And that's what these characters that you see do. That's the work they do. When there's 80,000 people watching you, and when you have only one chance to hit a specific move, when you have a 250-pound man, which is like 120 kilos, something like that, running at you full speed and diving to you, and for you to jump 5 feet in the air, catch his head between your legs and slam him on the floor, you're going to tell me that's not real? Like, come on. So for me, that's where the beauty of it is.
Insane. Netflix, if you need any people to cut promos for you, this is your guy here.
This is the hardest promo I've ever heard.
Yeah, we just sat quiet. But yeah, bro, it was beautiful. That was really good.
Yeah.
One thing I really liked that he implied when he said what he said was there's a lens on their story. And it kind of, like, yeah, it's scripted and whatever, but there's like this hidden line. The lines are all blurred between reality and what is happening in this thing. So you can't help but be emotionally attached.
Yeah.
Like वो किसी का बच्चा है वो अपनी बाप को मार रहा है bro. Like how do you see that and not, how does it not invoke a
That's the
reaction
thing.
out of-
Like in a movie, there could be a storyline where a son turns on his father.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's many movies like that. But they're actors.
It's a movie, yeah.
And it's a movie.
Yeah.
These guys are still acting. I get it. I'll give you that. But that's still his son.
Yeah, that's his real mother.
That's his real son,
Watching
bro.
उसके सामने उसको मार के उसका खून भी लगा रहा है बेल्ट पे. That's real. Dude.
And if you have lived this scripted story for over 20 years, it's real. Like you put in that much commitment into this role, bro. It's real now. Like it was maybe a script at some point, but it's not anymore. Like which actor goes on set for like 20 years straight every day just to execute one role?
Yeah, I don't think it's like this
Like-
sitcom for
Like Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter. Like you can't tell me otherwise. He is like that guy is Harry Potter. He's done it for long enough for me to believe that this is Harry Potter. Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
yeah.
Like
The difference there is that in a movie, once you're done playing the movie, so it takes you 1 year to shoot the movie comes out, maybe there's a sequel and there's other parts, but at some point it's done.
yeah.
In wrestling, you play a character, if you're lucky, if you don't have injuries, you get to play that character for 2, sometimes 3 decades if you start very early. So it sort of becomes this second you that's only alive when you're out in front of that audience or when you're in front of a camera. So it becomes an extension of yourself.
Movies get over.
Yeah.
Wrestling is forever. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like that's another appeal to it that
Yeah.
I know it will never get over.
Isn't it crazy that
I can watch
all
it
of
every week. It'll never get over. Like
all the guys that are in the business today, 50, 60 years from now, none of them will probably be there. But this thing will go on.
But they're there. They leave their...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying their footprint won't
Yeah.
exist, but they won't be a part of it anymore.
On the forever
Still go on.
note, something interesting for people to know that they may not, all of us know, is that WWE is the longest running TV show in history.
yeah.
नहीं वो ये है, कसौटी जिंदगी. कसौटी जिंदगी came on what channel? I don't know. Start.
But now to like the experience of watching it, we usually watch it at home. Of course, when we were kids, we'd watch it if you have a sibling or maybe your dad would watch. Like dads also get into it at some point.
Yeah.
I remember my dad was kind of into it.
First they watch from the, like from afar. They're like, क्या है? बंद करो. Then he'll come and say ये कौन है? Then the Divas matches going will come and sit. Yeah.
How, of course, like how do they not get invested? Like it's if they're a human being who likes storytelling, they will like it. And they're also a dude, bro. Like your dad is just a grown-up dude, so he's gonna think Undertaker is cool. Like
But it's so cool that we watch WWE with our dad.
yeah.
You know, we'll be
Yeah.
at home in our living room after school at some point and after eating lunch and, you know, I don't know, John Cena would be wrestling John Morrison. John Morrison. I like John Morrison because he thought it resembled his brother.
Damn.
I was making the point that you might have seen it as a kid, or you
Yeah.
might have seen it. You watch it alone. After we moved here, we started watching it together. So that became an activity that we did together. And then for the first time, we saw it in a big group.
Yeah.
Like where we went to this place where we know everyone who had come there was like fully locked in, fully in on it. They've been following, they're fans.
Yeah.
And then the energy of that room was just like at 4:30 in the morning, bro.
Everyone pulled up
What the
before 4 a.m. Because everyone was there. We were like little late.
This is the past weekend. It's this last
Yesterday.
weekend.
It's Monday and this was day before yesterday.
Yeah, so we went to this event that was hosted by Netflix and they...
Netflix India and WWE India.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, and like before we go ahead, like we've been posting a lot about this. Like
Yeah.
this past weekend.
None
None of it is sponsored.
Yeah.
Nothing, bro. Like I
paid anything.
no one has gotten paid or anything. It's just like we are into this and we had a great time.
Yeah.
So like I want to
That's
talk
so much
about it.
Yeah.
And this whole Netflix thing is WWE is on Netflix now, which is great because so many new people are gonna see it.
Yeah.
Because
More
that's
accessible.
that's like a platform where you go on and you scroll until you find something. And I'm sure some people are gonna give it a try. People that wouldn't ever probably give it a try. And that's pretty cool. Netflix decided to host this screening. First ever, by the way. It's never been done
In
before
India.
in India. And they called all these people. We were like one of them. And like to have that commitment to show up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
The event goes on for like 5 to 6 hours. Keep that energy up. People are like chanting, screaming, going crazy, bro. Like you would see that and you'd be like, bro, like what is going on? Like how are you? And I get for an for a person who doesn't watch, I get how it can be so silly.
Yeah.
Like all these people cheering over some
I think-
scripted show.
I think the word is insane. I was thinking about this. If someone was completely new to WWE or wrestling, they had no idea what's going on, and they come and they see or like 50, 60 people looking at these giant screens wrestling on, they'll be like, okay, fine. But then you see them singing songs
Yeah.
at the screen, and you see them chanting something which somehow everyone knows what to say. Like no one's telling each other what to say, but everyone is chanting together, and so many different varieties of things. It's not like in football, maybe there'll be one song that a team will have.
Yeah,
Ev-
there's multiple songs and
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, but
I see what you're saying.
yeah, in wrestling, it's like every character will have 3-4 different things that everyone knows about. And then when the time is right, when that character is on screen and he's doing that thing or she's hitting that move, everyone comes to life. So we as the viewers become a character in the story. And that's what makes it so cool.
So interactive.
Yeah.
right?
Also, anything can become a chant. In WWE.
Yeah.
Like, you can just make one up and everyone will go.
If it's good, if
Time
it's
is
good.
right, and if it's good, yeah.
My catch on.
Yeah.
Hal, you were starting so many chants.
We started a lot of chants.
Well, it's interesting how so many of the things that you feel while watching wrestling, it is so, most of it is so internal within you. It like the story is just a way of bringing those things out. Like the kind of people you're rooting for while watching a match, their personality and their character has like made you feel something within yourself, like your moral compass.
Yeah.
That you're like, I believe in this guy and I want this guy to do well because like on this level I relate with him. So just like they do such a good job at bringing different human traits and like amplifying it and exaggerating it on screen through their like the things they say or through their movement and through, and which caters to so many different kinds of people.
हाँ भाई ऑडियंस में इतना डाइवर्सिटी है.
It's also, as a viewer, you have so much power while watching WWE because so they introduce new characters, right? By that I mean they introduce new WWE superstars. They give them, they're on the show. And it's you who decides whether they get to have a career or not.
Yeah.
Like if you like them, if you are digging what they're doing, if you like their moves, if you like their chants, whatever, and you cheer them on, they'll get a second match, they'll get a third match. But if you're not interested, then they don't really,
Yeah, it's bad for
you
business.
kill their momentum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad for business.
That's another big factor for why it's storytelling first and like wrestling second.
Yes,
Is
absolutely.
a wrestler's career isn't necessarily defined by how good they wrestle, but like by how much of a reaction they can invoke from the audience. You know, that's why we have Chelsea Green as United States champion.
Awesome.
She's
I
great.
love her.
I love her too.
Or Jey Uso.
Or Jey Uso.
Jey Uso is just like, he's this
man of the
he's this character who just people fuck with.
Yeah.
Like that's the character people fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
He's put in the work and all, but like if you're gonna be comparing wrestling ability, he's like not up there.
Sure,
No,
he's not like a Rey Fenix, you know?
no, just like if you're looking at the best of the best,
Wrestling ability.
like he's not gonna be in that conversation.
Like
Wrestling wise, just
Yeah.
Yeah,
just hard.
pure
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah, but it's so tricky with the word wrestling also because how much of wrestling is the emotion you can invoke and the moves?
No, we're just talking about purely about the moves.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And now you add like to this whole crazy situation, you add like mainstream appeal. Like last night, John Cena is wrestling Cody Rhodes. This story that's taken 20 years to build.
Right.
He's won 16 titles, which is he's tied at the top. 17 is the record, and everyone's like, he's gonna.
Is he going
Is
to
he
do it?
gonna do it? Is he not gonna do it? And now he's had this crazy heel turn where he's become the bad guy. For the first time in his career, he's the bad guy. And now you're just thinking, okay, what is he gonna do? because you have no expectations. You've always seen him be the good guy, and there's a specific way he wrestles and he beats his opponent. He's thrown that out of the window and he's doing all this new stuff. And in the moment where he needs something to happen, like Fiend hits and Travis Scott walks out, and you're just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I watching? Like,
Yeah.
and Travis Scott is a real person. Like, it's not like he's the character in this, but now reality and
The blurred the lines.
yeah, it's called kayfabe in wrestling terms. Reality and kayfabe have come together, and now you don't know what's real and what's not because Travis Scott is this real person. His music has a hit,
Yeah.
and he comes and he helps John Cena win.
Yeah.
What?
Why? Why does he do that?
Just pulls the referee up.
So while watching this match, we were all kind of like, okay, what is happening? What is this? And the Travis Scott thing came out. It really doesn't make sense that this random rapper has come
Yeah.
and helped him. How has he helped John Cena beat Cody Rhodes, who's the best,
Yeah, he's
Right
the champ. Yeah.
Yeah.
like this
Was.
150-pound rapper?
Yeah.
But then the more you think about it, you're just like, yeah, it had to happen like this. Like, if you consider the storytelling that's been done before this, and John Cena has come out and said, I've given my life to please you, fans. Everything I've done, I've been the crowd favorite. You guys have hated on me. You guys have done this. He's like, fuck you guys. I don't need this anymore. I want to do things my way now. I don't think you guys appreciate me enough. So the thing that you love me for the most, I'm going to take that away from you and just ruin it for you. So like giving you a good wrestling match is something I would have done. I don't give a fuck about you guys anymore. So I'm not going to give you that. If like Travis Scott coming and helping me win this title is underwhelming,
Yeah.
or it doesn't make sense, is like, because it's fuck you, because I don't want to give you anything good.
Yeah.
So like,
To give some context here, for those of you who may not be aware of this story, which or you've been living under a rock.
hey, The Rock has been living under a rock.
What? I mean, he didn't show up.
Oh, right. Yeah. What happened a few weeks ago is that John Cena sold his soul to The Rock,
Who's the final boss?
who's the final boss.
It's just saying
and-
this out loud.
No,
It- it-
no,
you'll have to-
exactly. Exactly.
Sold
And-
his soul to the Rock.
Yeah, he sold his soul to The Rock, and Travis Scott was The Rock's accomplice who helped John Cena beat the crap out of Cody Rhodes when he sold his soul. And now at WrestleMania, when Cena didn't really know what to do, and Travis Scott shows up and helps Cena win.
Helps his boy out.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Oh, and
it makes complete sense.
One small detail. Travis had shown up at that thing and busted Cody Rhodes.
I think
eardrum.
Yeah, so that's what happens sometimes when you bring non-wrestlers.
Just slapped him.
like,
Khan ke niche diya.
Actually, Mara usko. You're not supposed to do that, right?
Another part of the mainstream appeal point, which we didn't mention, is music.
yeah,
You know, music is such a big part of wrestling as well. Every character has a theme song, which sort of encapsulates their personality to some extent, the style that they have, their gear also. It all sort of comes together as this whole package.
and now it's like even more. Like you'll see wrestlers wearing Jordans, and like it's become this very cool thing. I don't know, man. Just like put it all together. If you haven't watched it, give it a go. You might like it, and you
Yeah.
might find this thing that's great, and like
Yeah.
you'll enjoy watching it.
I mean, we can sit and talk about this all day.
All day long.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff, other stuff also.
There's like a lot of stuff happening. There's just like wrestling in real life also. Some people get, they fall,
Yeah.
they fall off, and then they have to have a comeback.
Yeah. Sometimes people, decide their fates for them.
Yeah.
But they still manage to come back from that.
Some people go on Monday Night Raw on Netflix to tell their story. Some people upload a YouTube video
Yes.
and they talk about their perspective. of
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
everything that they've been going through.
Yeah.
And my God, we're talking about Rebel Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was a little lost for a
She's-
second.
She's incredible. I think she's incredible.
Yeah.
But go on.
You know,
I don't think we need to set context for this because I think everyone.
Have you all watched the video? I haven't watched it.
I watched the whole thing.
You watched it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So
I haven't seen it yet. So.
the rebel kid who got dragged for the India's Got Latent controversy for the kind of things that she had said, she went through hell in the past month or so.
Yeah, more than a month.
Yeah, just went through a lot of public backlash, hate,
Yeah.
death threats, rape threats,
So many
all of it.
threats and
Like the typical Indian mainstream hate starter pack.
I mean, that was not a starter pack. I feel.
Nahin,
That was an advanced.
Ha, she got she got the full treatment.
She got it
and
was fucked up.
yeah, and then she hadn't said anything about it, and she decided to post a YouTube video covering the whole thing. And now the interesting part about this video is she did it in her own style, like her way of speaking, like with the jokes and
yes.
like the way she does her content.
She was herself.
She did this whole thing, and she talked about like from the day she met Samay to like the whole thing coming together and she going on the show, what she was feeling throughout the show, and everything that happened after going to like the police station. She covered it all, and she gave her perspective of things. Now, after that went out, mostly it was overwhelming support that came out, but also on the flip side, there was a lot of people who were accusing her of playing the victim card.
Okay.
Like there were people saying, okay, Tika, you did this thing, now you had to deal with the consequences. You can't come and cry about it after. But now we'll discuss. Did I leave anything out?
I don't think so. I mean, I had the same context. I know a little bit about who she is. I've met her very briefly, like for 2-3 minutes. But I also have a very good understanding about people. Like it's something I've studied. This is what I'm good at. This is probably what I'm best at. And I think that Apoorva's a star. I think there's no one like her on the Indian content scene. I think she's incredibly smart. I think she's incredibly talented. I think she's really good at what she does. And I don't want to say it's unfortunate what has happened, because I don't believe this was a bad thing, because sometimes certain things need to happen in a way which don't make sense to us, that set us up in the future for things that we do deserve.
Long-term storytelling.
Exactly. I don't think she did anything wrong. I don't think she has done anything wrong so far. I know she has a reputation for being brash, and that's not something that is culturally appropriate, not just in India, but anywhere in the world. If Apoorva was anywhere else in the world, she would probably be still facing the same things. There's people on the Western media content scene who have this sort of same thingy going on. I think she's extremely unique, but similar things that happen to them as well. And I think I have a lot of respect for how she's handled it as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people would cower under the pressure. They'll bend the knee and say things that they don't mean. And I don't think she has done that. I watched a few minutes of the video that she put out, but I felt like I knew how it was going to go. And so that has just made me respect her even more. I don't know what she's like as a person. I don't know if, and from the little time that I did spend with her, I don't even know if I would get along with her necessarily. But from a talent perspective, from who she is, to me, she seems like someone who really has her head on right. And I actually think that going into the future, now this is sort of a prophecy, I'm going to say, she's going to do a lot more for this country. I think she has the potential to really do incredible things if she's given the opportunities, because I think she's someone who's capable of handling responsibility very well. And she was on the podcast, so we know a little about her story and how she built this whole thing for herself. And if anything, I think that deserves a lot of respect for being able to have something you believe in, go fully in on it, and to make it out on the other end, to be able to sustain yourself the way which she has.
Yeah. You said the thing about how she has a reputation for being brash, or just like as a person, a lot of people say things about, oh, she's like this. I saw her at an event and this happened. Like that isn't even a factor in this whole situation. Like, okay, we've also met, say, celebrities or creators who have a certain image that they put out, and in person they're like a different person.
Maybe it
like
doesn't add up.
or just like maybe it's like you've met someone and they're kind of like a dick. That's
Most of them.
Happens, yeah.
that's okay. That's like, now that's on you or whoever else has met them and has some sort of a relationship with them. That's for them to manage that. Okay, I don't want to have this person in my life. Her being whatever way she is off camera, it has nothing to do with this whole conversation.
Yeah.
तो अगर तुम उस लेंस से देख रहे हो, someone who has gone through a lot in the past 2 months and she felt like she wants to come and tell her story in her own way and what the things that she believes in. And if she's saying she went through hell and it like destroyed her or it put her through a lot and she wants to cry about it, and if people are choosing to come and support her, like how can you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
उसको victim card बुला के वो ठीक है ना, like if she didn't say I'm a victim, she said this is what I went through and this is how it made me feel. Like if she's on camera talking about how like she was scared about what her parents would go through while all of this was happening, and she had this moment in which she's talking about her father, and she's like, I used to think that my father is so, he hates me and now after this he's gonna like disown me completely. And he's like, he called me and he was like, I'm with you no matter what. Like I'll put you, like whatever you, like we know whatever people are saying, it doesn't matter. So if she's like willing to share that moment,
Yeah.
such a vulnerable thing, तो ठीक है ना bro, मतलब क्या है इसमें,
Yeah.
like it shouldn't be that big a deal.
Yeah.
मेरे को I'll go.
Nay, it's like people also might be very envious of what she's going through. Like that moment of hers where if people know about her story, her dad didn't support her at all. I think he wanted her out of the house at one point. You're doing all this stuff. From that to when something like this happens, her dad is coming out and saying, I'm with you. ऐसा अगर your dad comes and says to you at any point in your life, you're about to, even I'm feeling it right now. Like, you know,
It's beautiful.
it's a great fucking feeling, and if someone cries
Yeah.
or whatever, however they choose to deal with that emotion, it's awesome. Like I don't give a, like how is that a victim thing in any way?
Yeah. I know.
Are there a lot of people saying victim card? And
Like there's like people who've come out and said, like, you know, there are people who give up, like we're also one of them, like things happen and you give opinions on it on the internet. So some people just like, I get it, ठीक है, you talk about things that are relevant to get views. We're doing it right now. We wouldn't talk about this if this wasn't a big deal. I am doing my job as a creator, but also I'm taking the responsibility of saying what I actually feel.
Yeah.
Now, again, if someone is doing the same thing and they have an opinion that is the opposite of mine and they think they're playing the victim card, that's their right to put it out. But sometimes when you see people putting out content like that, you can see that that is probably not what they actually think. Like, it's with malice. Thoda, ki mere ko, like, either I want to have a differing opinion than everyone else because that's what's going to get me views. Or it's just like, मैं उंगली करता हूँ थोड़ा. Like, I want that to be my character where I'm, like, you know, which is one way of doing content, but it's not responsible.
Yeah. The intent matters, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Just one, sorry.
yeah. In this industry, in the creator industry, it's extremely rare to find someone who is being themselves, who's themselves on and off camera, and who is bringing you along the story of their life. They might fall into character here and there to entertain, but for the majority of time, they're being themselves. Apurva is one of those people. She's very rare in that sense.
Yeah.
Now, something that comes along with that, sort of comes along with the territory, is if you're doing real things, you're going to have a real consequence on the world. Because you set the expectations yourself. Now, she is one of those people. So she gets the accolades that come along with that.
Yeah.
She gets the support because she's opening herself up. She's being truly herself. She doesn't care about what anyone else thinks. So the people who see that will admire her for it, will take her up for it, and that'll be the standard because she sets the standards. But at the same time, there's the flip side to this, where everyone who is incapable of doing that, incapable of being themselves, who hasn't had that unlocked in them yet, that's going to be a massive trigger point for them. It's going to trigger their shadow, is what it's called. When you press somewhere where it hurts for people, they're going to make it known to you. So what Apurva is going through now is something I think she's going to go on as long as she keeps being herself, which is people who don't have that unlocked within themselves are going to be triggered by it. This is why anyone gets triggered by anything, mostly. And so I think this is something I don't know how she has understood how to interact with or not. But if she was watching this, I would tell her that this is something that you're going to get used to. You need to learn to accept it and to understand the mechanics behind it so you don't get sucked into it and it doesn't really affect you as much, because it's a good thing, because you haven't done anything wrong. You're being yourself.
See, I think to some extent, people know this. Like, people, if I do something and people are texting me, I'm going to come and kill you, or I'm going to find you and I'm going to rape you. Even if I know what has caused it, it's still going to make me feel bad things, no matter how aware I am of how these things work. And but then,
Fair enough.
but if someone sends you a picture of your building where you live,
I know where you live.
I know where you live, and I'm waiting.
Yes, it's happened.
So then, no matter how smart you are, you're still gonna like. And it's not something you're going through alone, bro. Like, imagine how your family is thinking about this. Everyone, almost everyone has a family or like people in their life that care about them. And imagine like someone is telling your daughter that they're gonna do, like, that whole family is in distress.
True.
So like, people need to think like beyond Apurva as one entity and everything else around her. Okay, people might not feel that bad for like the financial losses that she's making through this by not working with brands, or her content just stopping for 2-3 months. Okay, you may not care about that because for you is like, oh, someone who she's made her money, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna envy her for not making like 10-15 lakhs this month. But you can think about all the other real things like family and just people around you. Imagine something happens like this, like some controversy goes down and you're not allowed to show up for work tomorrow, even if you're someone who works in a corporate office.
Yeah, I don't know how hard that
don't come, and we're not going to pay you also. Until you figure this out. Like, what is that supposed to do for a person?
I agree with what Ali said in the fact that I feel like she's very honest and she's herself. Like, it's become a point. The internet right now, especially after being here with you guys and getting to be in the circles that we have, and even just going through content that comes on your phone, everyone's talking the same, everyone's putting on the same stuff, everyone's wearing the same clothes, everyone's trying to be the same person. So it's very weird trying to be real when everybody else is fake as fuck. Okay, so that's the kind of ecosystem that people and people who make content have created, and you have to appreciate that someone can bring their personality across through a lens and communicate with people and get them to.
It's fucking difficult.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult to be honest in the first place, and uske baad the ability to communicate and be who you are is another thing altogether. So I think that's a special ability that she has, and I think that's what separates her from most of the other fucking losers online. Shout out the rebel dad,
Yeah,
fuck.
Absolutely.
I haven't watched the video, but it's very nice to hear that
Yeah.
he's
Very
because I think she spoke to us a little bit about him, right? About him not being very aligned with what she's doing.
That's like goat level dadding,
Yeah,
right?
you know that's a beautiful dad there, and this kind of shit, dude. These fucking I do agree that I think there's a little bit of a line in the middle with regards to both points that were made earlier. I do feel like she should find a way to deal with these things because it's not going to stop.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there are some fucking leeches that exist in this world who
Yes.
have no boundaries, who have no sort of sense or ethics, who I'm sure half of them are fucking 12, 13-year-old children who have just been handed a smartphone. I don't even know who we don't know who these people are, what
Yeah.
they're doing.
The least
किसी का घर का photo लेके उसको बेच के what are you achieving? Are you actually going to go and rape that girl? You know, these punks who, you know, they try to act tough online and just because someone said something, it's sick.
the leeches are also media agencies. They're also leeches.
Yeah,
They can also be leeches
Yeah.
just on that point.
no, 100%. I mean, they thrive off of other people's downfall. Or,
Yeah, well, this stuff like this makes me think like if you're someone who works in a news, like a news TV channel, and you're going to work in the morning, and you're like in your 40s, 40-year-old man or woman, you're going into your work, just doing your job, and you're like, you know what, starting today for the next month and a half, we're just gonna drag this 23-year-old girl who said something silly, and now we're just gonna run this news and we're gonna tear her down as much as we can because it's gonna pay our salary. Like, how do you live with yourself?
yeah.
And a lot of these people, now to be the devil's advocate, a lot of these people, they didn't go into their career thinking that they're going to be doing this,
Yeah.
but the space, the news reporting space is in a way where they don't have much freedom to say the things that they want to do.
Yeah.
So they kind of have to abide or find a different career path.
Yeah.
किसी ने पढ़ाई किया है, journalism किया है, and they're like, okay, now I want a high paying good career and this is the only thing I know how to do. They go and they get a job and they're like, okay, you either do this or you're out.
Yeah.
So there you have to be a very morally strong person to put your foot down and say, you know what, I'm not going to do this and I'll go and either make my own way, become an independent news, which is also very difficult.
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to do something else, but ये सब मेरे को नहीं करना है. And that person has a family to feed.
Yeah.
तो वो भी मैं, I'm not saying I'm condoning it, but that's probably where it comes from if you try to reason.
Yeah, I mean, see, this is the issue, na. If someone, back in the day, if you wanted to be a journalist, you are being given a very big unsaid responsibility of trying to report what's happening and getting information towards the people. That's something that people don't have. It's their right to have information and it's their right to be told, to be made aware कि क्या हो रहा है दुनिया में. तू वो लेके ये चुतियाप कर रहा है. Your they've gone full content creator route with clickbaity headline, clickbaity thumbnail.
They need a hook.
They need a hook on their video. They want to talk about things that are spicy so that they get clicks on their video. They aren't. So most of these people who call themselves journalists have no real intention behind their job. Their passion is wanting to make a certain amount of money in their life, which is okay, fine. But when you should have thought about that before you
Took this profession.
took this profession up, you know. And they're scumbags, most of them. Not one of them whoever has covered this case, and when it was red hot that time, I was following the news on a daily, trying to see what's happening, and not one of them addressed any of the hate that this girl gets. Not one of them has tried to bring that up. Where is the policing for these things? Like when is it not okay for someone to write something on Instagram and be okay with it? You know what I feel people should do? If you want an Instagram account, put your fucking Aadhaar card in. Give some sort of identification ki, okay, this is this person, this is a real person, this is where he is, this is who he is, and this is what he's saying. And start holding people accountable for what they're saying. Hold me also accountable. If I say something stupid, put me in jail. I deserve it. But this,
Go to jail for saying.
for whatever. No, I don't mean, I'm just,
Whatever the legal
Whatever the-
way to deal with it.
when is there going to be policy? Why is
Regulation in
the internet is this insane thing that can be wielded by anyone, anywhere. Anyone can say anything. Anyone can do anything. Maybe content creators should have more responsibility. I agree. You know, they shouldn't just be saying whatever the fuck they want if they have a bajillion followers. लेकिन यार वो उसका comment section खोल के देखो ना यार एक बार. तुमको उसमें गंदगी नहीं दिख रही है? Fucking सुअर के वाला जो
You're right.
they're
I think
commenting nonsense and that shit.
big part of people saying whatever they want to say is the anonymity. Anonymity.
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
We get the
Yeah. Which is what Twitter is trying to solve for. X is trying to solve for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to take
the whole like blue badge thing which they were going for. Yeah. And they also make an active effort in removing a lot of bots. So Twitter has sort of become a better place, I think, in my experience.
Yeah, I do spend a lot of time on X.
On just one thing that I wanted to mention on the Apurva front was having a very tight-knit family, friends, people who can actually rely on
Fuck yeah.
is great in times like this.
Yeah.
Like that's your only
I
saving grace.
really hope she has.
When the whole world is against, when it feels like the whole world is against you and you can just turn to someone next to you and they know that you haven't done anything wrong, that they're there for you and they're telling you that it's going to go by. You'll be fine.
yeah.
I'm here with you. It's so much. That means so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did shout out the people.
A lot of
Like,
people who were
helped
yeah.
her through it, which was pretty
Great.
cool. And now on a bigger, like if you're gonna like look at it, zoom out a bit and see, okay, why is her content or why is her character why does it attract so much hate? Or like, it's because, like you said, she's chosen to put her real self out there, knowing that that real self is flawed.
Yes.
Yeah, she's like, as opposed to so many people who come and do everything right, and this is what you should eat, this is what you should do,
the perfect.
Mr. Perfect, Mrs. Perfect. She's like, no, I'm this girl.
Yeah.
Like, I used to find it very cringe when these girls say, I'm just a girl. But then I understood that this is what they mean. Like I'm just a girl. Okay? Like, I'm gonna fuck up. Mere saath hone wala hai ye.
Yeah.
And she's chosen to put that out there. Now, what is wrong with her character is she drinks, she goes on vacation with boys, or she's wearing a bikini. And these are, like, let's say these are the things that are wrong, quote unquote, for audio listeners. These are wrong. Like, is this it? Is this what you're saying? कि इसके character में जो flaw है ये है?
Yeah.
तो फिर वो तो आधे population में है ना दुनिया के.
Yeah.
Like, if drinking is bad, or like if you're going to a beach and wearing a bikini.
ये गोवा में सारे फिरंग को जेल में डाल दो भाई. Everyone knows fucking wearing clothes there.
Also, like, if you're someone older who's worried that my daughter is watching this and I'm scared like she'll become like her. So then you look at how you're parenting, na?
हाँ.
Ki if you want to instill the values that wearing short clothes is wrong, that's your job. Ki agar, which I'm not saying this is what you should do, but if this is what you want, and I don't believe you can like tell kids what is wrong or what is right, you can teach them how to find for themselves. But agar tujhe chahiye ki teri beti sanskari ho, then you should have done your job at making sure that these are her values. Then when she sees a rebel kid on her feet, like, fuck, I don't want to be like this.
She will
have the ability to
follow कर रही है उसको.
Yeah.
तो फिर वो तो, then how is it her fault? If this is appealing to your daughter, that means her way of thinking is also kind of shaped by you, if you think about it. That she thinks this is right or this is what she wants to do. So that's, you think about that, na? अगर तुम पूरा parenting का responsibility, you're gonna
तुम्हारे phone पे
relinquish yourselves and you're like, oh, these are the creators who are like teaching our kids how to think. There's going to be, if there were no creators, there would be people around. School में जब बच्चे जाते college में, there'd be this girl if you see some girl, you'll be like, I find her cool, I want to be more like her, and you start trying to dress like her. Maybe she wears short clothes and you will also try. ये तो कब से हो रहा है bro? अभी मतलब phone पे हो रहा है तो that's an easy thing for you to.
Everyone is just trying to scapegoat their failures, bro. If someone's son is watching something and they don't like it, they're हाँ वो program का गलती है. लौड़े पहले तो phone तूने उसको दिया है, उसका internet का बिल तू भर रहा है, तू कुछ you're not moderating anything he's doing. You barely even talk to your child probably.
And if someone is like posting content in which they're fully being an idiot or just like showing bad things, I think most people see through it and they're like, yeah, this is not. Maybe you'll watch it from an, like if you see a Puneet Superstar or a Deepak Kalal or all these people who in the cringe realm of the internet,
Right.
they're doing all these absurd, crazy, messed up things and saying messed up things, but most people see that and they know it's messed up. So if you find some entertainment in that, you're watching it, there ko maza aa raha hai, but no one is trying to be like them.
Yeah. They're like, this is really absurd.
Haan.
And like, why is he saying it? But they're not into that.
I think with these two chaps, it's a little different because people do. I agree. People.
No, I'm talking from the influence lens. Like no one is getting influenced by that because they can tell ki. And if you are, then you have big problems.
Yeah.
तू गटर में कोई कूद रहा है, you're getting influenced to do the same.
हाँ वही.
The fact that a rebel kid is influencing people is because people resonate with a lot of the things that she says and the way she like her character is the rebel kid. वो बोल रही है कि growing up I was like, my parents were strict and I didn't get to do so many things, so I found a way to do these things for myself and make my money and travel the world.
Yeah.
That's her message.
Bro, that's so inspiring. Like, the rebel kid is an inspiring story.
And you're talking to girls in a country where most of them are like
दबाए हुए हैं, bro.
Yeah,
एक्सप्रेस करने को नहीं मिलता है, तो अगर वो घर से भाग के like not literally but in the dignified way of doing it, go somewhere else, get a job, make money and then start doing content and you're doing
she's built a life for herself.
हाँ, तुम उसके भाई videos देखो उसके, when she does a mini vlog, she gives you an experience like you're traveling with her.
Yeah.
And she's this girl who has a personality and she's doing. So if like to older people watching, your kids, if you've done a decent enough job, can segregate between what's good and what's bad and they can take that.
Yeah.
Like,
They're conscious, na. They're consciously watching. They're not just putting on one thing and looking at it.
yeah. As opposed to
Yeah.
them watching news.
Eventually, though, whatever, man. I don't fucking hate on any of the older people.
But it's good that she's back and she's putting stuff out now.
She started now full blown.
Yeah.
I really hope she has like good people around her, man. Like I have no sort of and I'm sure I think she should I'm nobody to fucking give anyone advice like this, but I think she should be very wary of what kind of people try and get into her circle now. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of like dick riding that happens where people are like see, we are here now, people will say this about us also, but we are going to say all this and we'll probably never talk about it again or like never meet her ever anywhere. But like there's definitely going to be a spike of people who are going to go and be like, hey, you were so brave, yeah.
Oh.
You know, सही किया यार तूने. ऐसे कुत्ते लोग आने वाले.
She's smart. She can.
And they go, yeah, I hope so. You know.
Yeah.
Comments में yes queen, all that shit is going to be there, you know, and she's got to be very agile with dealing with these people.
Yeah.
Because these are also those leeches. They're also a part of the thing.
Yeah. Or some people could be just being supportive also.
Also, yeah, no, I'm sure most people are supportive.
I think.
There are a lot of dicks also, you know.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have?
We had Trump.
क्या ही बात करना है भाई ट्रम्प के बारे में.
I mean, you said it. So
पागल हो गया वो.
No, let's try and have a crack at this.
yeah. Let's make an educated.
Educated तो नहीं कर पाएंगे.
नहीं, मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
नहीं पता है. From what I know, he has decided that he has a new business strategy. He's going to put tariffs on all these countries. Tariffs is like this extra tax that you have to pay on import and export.
लगान भरना पड़ेगा.
So it's like this, we had debt, we have to make money at these countries, like based on what my people have told me, these are the tariffs. And and obviously that's affected the world economy.
Yeah.
Everyone's stocks are down, people are going crazy, people's portfolios are red.
Yeah, good thing I'm not invested in anything.
Yeah, that's why I spend all my money, bro.
Just spend your money. This is the educated opinion we have. कहाँ तू stock market में डाल रहे हो?
So हम लोग we spend our money at Phoenix, Kurla, and Geo World Drive. That's where my money goes, most of it.
Okay. And so you want the four of us to have a discussion about this.
Yeah, see, look
Yeah.
at how cool my T-shirt is. I wouldn't be able to have it.
What is written on
money?
Sonic. Okay.
Yeah, and this has happened, and now as a consequence, China has just been like, okay, fuck you then, if this is what you're gonna do. They started exposing like luxury brands because all of them are like made in China. And they're like, you know what, these things that you spend thousands of dollars on, we make them for like 5 cents. So just buy it from us now. We like
Direct-
sell you a Gucci bag for $2.
Damn. That's all it takes to make a Gucci bag.
Less than that.
$2?
I don't know, bro. I mean, leather would be expensive.
Maybe the Chinese are lying, man.
Yeah, maybe they could be.
Everyone's lying.
But that's the narrative they're putting forth.
They're lying.
But people are upset with Trump.
China number 1.
Hey, bye.
My bad.
People are mad at Trump, but he's doing what he said he would do. No?
Yeah.
Good.
He's like, if I'm in power, there's going to be tax.
Tariffs. Yeah.
Tariffs.
He's very big on tariffs. I think
Yeah, I mean,
fine.
अगर president
I watched this Trump documentary wherein like 1990 also he's like, when I become president someday, China will have to pay tariffs.
हाँ भाई वो को
20 साल बाद it's like, he's like, I'm just doing what I told.
it's very uncanny, but policy in government relations and socio-economic relationships, it takes years and years to change.
Yeah.
Years. One government comes for 5 years. Half a decade is over. They do maybe 2% of the things their manifesto said that they would do. Uske baad they want to get re-elected. So they will make the same promises again. And they will again give you 3%.
The thing about Trump is, like you said, things take a lot of time to change. But Trump comes in with like that business, like that founder mentality कि अभी करना है ना, अभी करना.
हाँ अभी कुछ.
Like the thing that I've learned about business in my like whatever 2 years of moving here and making money through content is like, if you're working on something, the thing that separates you from other people is like, if you know you have an idea, how fast can you execute it?
Yeah.
That makes you different. कि अगर मेरे पास ये है, I believe in it. I believe that if we add like a third camera here, it's gonna increase our people are gonna watch it more. It's gonna up the production. If I have the money, go all out, bring that camera, set it up, let it do its work.
Yeah.
Because the effects of it are gonna be much better if you start tomorrow than like wait. Okay, now I will minimize my risk thoda. Especially when you're in a phase in your thing. So Trump goes in with that कि bro अभी करना है.
Yeah. You do it?
Tariffs.
Do it
I came,
yesterday.
yeah, let's do it. Get it done.
Yeah.
If I want to talk to some other country ka, like pick up the phone and call them
Yeah.
instead of doing this like diplomatic formal meeting.
which is bullshit. It's people people in government don't want to do their work. They don't want to do their jobs. They're doing time pass. There are big files and things on their desks that are catching dust and they don't do anything.
Pockets are getting fatter.
Yeah. One thing that say I disagree with most policy that Trump tries to push, but one thing that I've been liking just from an outsider watching the news and like seeing what this people over there are doing, fucking nutcases. It's become a whole soap opera now.
Yeah.
He's got like these open press conferences happening with other world leaders where reporters come and ask questions without no checks for the questions. They can come ask whatever they want. One guy's asking the Ukrainian why he's not wearing a suit.
Yeah.
His country is being bombed over there, and this is what question you have. Either way, my
That's how it should be.
it's nuts. This is something that I feel Indian politics should adopt. इतना जो ट्रांसपेरेंसी है ना, ये मेरे को चाहिए कि कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है उसको उधर ही तेरे को जवाब देने का है.
Yep.
वो नाटक नहीं कर रहा है.
And you can't hurt them or their family.
Yes.
living in.
Yeah, I mean that is also that shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
Like someone should be able to ask a question and nothing happens to them.
Yeah, वरना रिपोर्टर आके कुछ बोलता है गायब हो जाता है bro 2 हफ्ते बाद. You don't know where he's gone.
But see, that's the thing. Like with the America now or anywhere in the world, like जो अपने को दिख रहा है, we don't know if that's actually what's. It could be all for show also. But if you're gonna put on a show, give me maximum transparency. Let me see what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get into it, there's a deep state and they actually run things, and Trump is just a puppet and this and that. Yeah, I could be with you on that. There is like enough evidence to show that what we see is not the actual hierarchy in this people. But you have chosen to show me this. तो इसमें मेरे को अच्छे से दिखाओ ना सब क्या हो रहा है.
Yeah.
कि if you're gonna make some move, give me the best fabricated justification that you can. Because in my lifetime, I'm not gonna be able to expose the deep state or the powers that are there.
Never know.
I mean, it's unlikely. Kuch ho sakta hai, some revolution might happen. But if this is the best thing that I can get, like,
Sell it to me.
ha, I need dinner first.
Sell it to me, man.
Keep me entertained, bro. It's like the WWE only. Come back to it. Like, if you're gonna give me a scripted sport, the script better be banging.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why I love the IPL also. Like, it could be scripted. It could be. Very well it could be. But the script is great.
I don't think.
Nice execution.
That's why I like the
I
IPL.
don't agree at all.
Why?
Cricket.
It's not scripted.
No.
Outcome can be scripted. ना मैच के बीच में क्या हो रहा है वो
हाँ ठीक है. You can do certain things to move towards the outcome you want.
they scripted in a way कि अभी
Players can be
point
bought.
पे ये catch होगा तो ये ऐसा shot मारेगा and then that is impossible,
हाँ.
bro. Like
See, there's stuff you can do. Like अभी
Players can be
cricket
bought,
तो तू no ball डाल सकता है.
हाँ.
You can do a wide. You can मतलब a batsman can
भाई एक
be fuck all for 20 overs.
professional bowler, a professional bowler. मतलब he's bowled all his life. That's all he's ever done. How can you bowl 5 wides
Yeah, I mean,
after the other? वो देख के then you're like,
okay, that
और
does
सिर्फ IPL में
There's
होता है.
pressure. There's the
that does
environment.
like that can cause like that can raise an eyebrow.
Yeah.
कि तू 5 wide कैसे डाल
Both eyebrows, bro. It can open my
But
mouth.
there's a lot of pressure, bro. Even if you're a professional bowler, तो 20 साल से डालता है.
Yeah,
हो सकता है.
सिर्फ IPL में pressure है.
नहीं मतलब that guy will never play international
Oh,
cricket.
wow.
Good.
Playing under the lights definitely has. See, sports is something especially when it's a spectator sport too. Our cricket is very grand, right? There's so many people involved, so many people watching.
Yeah.
Your physical ability to play the game is not the only factor that dictates how the game goes.
It's your temperament.
नहीं temperament, it's the pressure the audience
वही
is
तो
putting.
like
पूरा दुनिया का ये
क्या pressure, bro? वहाँ पे बॉलीवुड बजा के नाचते हैं बॉल के बीच में.
तो वही
It's a party.
the
Pressure,
party
what pressure?
but you still need to perform.
Bro, they'll to come for anything, bro. Like
That's what
वो
they perform.
their performance doesn't matter. अभी I'm gonna piss some people off. But अगर तुम अभी भी धोनी के बैटिंग के लिए एक्साइटेड हो रहे हो,
Bro,
like
his
हर
batting
मैच
is really
में
bad, bro.
like
यार
the audience का
Shall we have that?
मैं क्रिकेट तो देखता नहीं हूँ पहली बात तो it like this IPL I've been watching. I don't know, bro. I don't know what he's doing, dude. I don't see it.
Dude, okay, CSK isn't doing well this season.
एक stumping कर देगा and then
They've
everyone
been,
forgets.
they've been champs for I think 6 times. They're like the Real Madrid of IPL.
IPL, yeah.
They're with them and Mumbai Indians, but this season they've not adapted to how cricket has evolved.
bro, I'll
Strike rates aren't as good.
in this whole situation.
हाँ.
ठीक है? I'm not blaming Dhoni for anything. I'm not criticizing him for his performance. No, because my problem is with the fans. Because the assumption or the expectation that Dhoni at 40 years old is going to bat like he was like 25.
Yeah,
Are you fucking stupid? That is what you're expecting.
yeah.
तो वो अगर तुम्हारा एक्सपेक्टेशन है और तुम आके देख रहे हो डिसअपॉइंट भी हो रहे हो then I don't know what to tell you, man. Like
But some people are in this thinking that he's still playing well. Do you not feel like that?
I mean, there is some level of skill that will never go away from him. Like, if he's one of the greatest cricketers to ever play the game, at 50 also, at second. Now, Sachin also, if he's playing IPL now, he'll play a couple of good shots every match, maybe. His performance isn't going to be great. Like, if he's, like, I don't think I'm like saying something absurd, saying
Yeah.
Sachin won't play well. in
60-year-old Sachin.
Not today.
हाँ वही तो
Yeah,
वही
of course.
वही बोलना तो धोनी का भी same ही है, but he's
Yeah.
obviously gonna play some shots. He's gonna have moments. Now, this is the conversation where if the league is optimized for entertainment, Dhoni coming out to bat makes sense.
Of course.
But if you're trying to put on the best cricketing spectacle possible, that this is the best league in the world and like the best players play, then you can't be having players who are way past their prime. Like that just goes against the whole.
Yeah. Dhoni is in IPL or is in cricket right now because of the name, because of the brand name, because he moves tickets,
Oh, that's
because he
right.
fills stadiums.
You don't feel
that's-
like he's there because he's a good captain, because he does good stuff.
He is a good captain.
Takes good shots.
They made him captain again.
Yeah.
So they weren't filling enough seats. But yeah, like batting ability wise, he's 40.
He's only
because
40 years old.
He's almost 40. But I'm
Shit,
saying,
he's not even 40 years old.
let's fact check this.
I thought he
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Because Dhoni finishes off a game has been the thing for the last, whatever, 10, 15
43.
years. 43. Why, it's 43.
It's 43.
20 saal se he has been finishing off games and he's been playing that
Goals
final
get
leg
good.
innings. But nahi kar sakta hai bhai wo.
Yeah.
Like he can't be doing all of that himself.
He can finish everything except his career. And acting in ads. Like that's also
Yeah. Somehow all these new young gun handsome cricketers with fucking, they're all like, in shape and tattoos and all, but still Dhoni is doing all the ads.
he's the biggest name in cricket.
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Cash cow.
even him and Sachin the biggest name, but I think Sachin
Hey,
is
Sachin
picky
is
with
biggest.
what he does.
Why do you think these people still do ads?
Because they get
There's
paid
an
a lot of
obscene
money.
amount of money that's involved in.
Okay, but there's also a cost that comes, time, effort, your also in some cases dignity, because the stuff they make you do,
Yeah.
all of that is involved. And I think, okay, so if you were in a position where you had that much money, the amount of money we are assuming that Dhoni would have given the career he's had, why would you do ads? You'd still do ads.
He still wants.
I'm asking you, genuinely, all of you.
Can I take this?
Yeah, go for it.
Go on.
People love money.
Okay.
That's it.
All your moral thing, dignity, ye sab, no one gives a shit about.
Hey, see,
We are the few sane people in this world. No, I'm not saying Dhoni is insane because he does that
We don't
insurance ad.
him.
But if everyone's got like a price, bro, like मैं आगे तेरे को 20 crores I'm giving, 20 crores I'm giving you.
Oh, what's the offer?
Yeah.
What am I
I'm saying, hey,
yes,
you and you have to, all you have to do is say, hey, you get this life insurance and say it's good. No, I'll give you 50 crores.
Okay.
It's like
Well, I
30 minutes
would
about-
I would investigate. I would see what the product is about. If how's it top to bottom.
crore to not investigate.
No, I investigate. I'm not gonna use the platform I have, the brand name I built, all that to sell something that I don't believe in.
It's like a cement company comes to you and they're like, we make cement and we want to sell it. We'll pay you 20 crores. Give us 2 years. 2 years, mein, you're gonna do a total of 6 TV commercials.
yeah.
Okay? Script and all, theek hai, we'll figure. But are you down to do 6 TV commercials for us for this rate for the period of 2 years and don't do any other cement ads? So, with the kinds of money they're offered, like most people
Can't even know.
yes, it's like cement.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, there is something to be said about how much money is enough money. Like, at what point do you get tired of making money? Because at his level, bro, I'm assuming that these ads cost insane amounts of money and he's
Yeah.
been doing it for so long. So he's accumulated. But then you can't tell because I don't know if I'll ever be in that position.
That's why I'm curious. That's why the question.
And
Like,
you don't
why do they?
you don't know what if he has all these things set up? Like what if he's doing like insane amounts of philanthropy that no one knows about?
Yeah.
Like you could also assume stuff like that. Could be negative.
Could be the opposite also.
Could be like bad things also that a person with that much money is doing, but could be good things. So like
Yeah.
as long as you don't know for sure what they're doing, you can't really judge them for. Like it's fun to say, "Bhai, kitna ad karta hai? Ye aren't you enough?" But if you are really trying to get a conclusion, then
I'm not.
you have
This
to
is just
sit
for
down
fun.
with the person and ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still in private probably.
Yeah.
But it's just fun. It's
Yeah,
curious.
for sure. But especially because we aren't been in that scenario.
Yeah, like we don't know someone who's of that caliber.
Yeah.
We haven't talked to them.
Yeah.
I feel like, at least in our country, when it comes to money, 95% of people won't say no.
It's a saying na कि लक्ष्मी को ना नहीं बोलते हैं or something. Like if the money is
Yeah.
coming in, you don't say no to it.
I mean, see, हाँ, because वो मुश्किल से आता है पहली बात.
Yeah.
यहाँ पे किसी के पास है नहीं पैसा. So the fact that you're getting is godsend, which is great. People shouldn't reject. Like I am someone who rejects, and it's very stupid of me a lot of times to do that. But then, like it, when you have that sort of bank balance and the lifestyle is different. What you spend your money on is different. What you expect to make in a month is different. What kind of goals you have are different. And God knows what someone's psyche is
Yeah.
like doing, when they're at that stage.
Also, when most of these guys, they came from nothing.
हाँ
So
भाई.
that is such a big factor कि मेरे पास कुछ नहीं था
Yeah.
और अभी मेरे को 30 मिनट के लिए 10 करोड़ मिल रहा है.
Yeah, it's their way of,
That's excusable at the start of your career. At the start of it, when things are popping off, you don't know this or that, and then you take your deals.
नहीं, but tomorrow you
Like 10 years in, come on.
Another factor is like you can say this about actors. Like Amitabh Bachchan also does a lot of
Yeah.
ads.
A lot.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
काफी
He does.
He only does ads.
TV. Yeah, which is-
He doesn't do movies anymore. He does ads only.
movies also he still does. Like साल में एक दो
Rarely.
करता है वो. Like he'll do passion projects.
What was the
There's like Chund. It was like a football movie.
Yeah.
Jund?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, a few movies here and
he does, and he does roles
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
Now, for someone like that, I would assume that this is the only way they know how to live life. Showing up on set, going and doing an ad, or doing KBC, and then doing a movie, doing an appearance here and there. It's like, this is my life, and this is what I find. Like, if they really like their job, they want to do it for as long as they can.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I enjoy acting. I enjoy going on set.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's something we fully
money is a
disregarded. Maybe they
byproduct.
enjoy doing their job.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
Now, so I said actors, it makes more sense because they're still going and acting. Dhoni is a cricketer who's going to act on set. Maybe he likes it. Who knows? Maybe he just likes doing ads. Like, can you blame someone for, like, if they found this thing that I enjoy, no matter how?
And also pays you an insane amount of money.
पैसे की लत लगती है तो then
That would be very interesting if Dhoni likes doing ads.
Because I think the ads that like even brands are doing now are a little more fun and they try to
यार
fun
यार
stuff.
क्या यार एक भी अच्छा ऐड नहीं आता है वहाँ.
Do you like? Is it?
कभी-कभी आता है.
आजा मेरे से
क्या वो
Don't finish that.
that's what I did.
Yeah,
वो आमिर खान का ऐड अच्छा लगा मेरे को.
Dream 11.
ड्रीम 11.
हाँ.
लेकिन क्या प्रमोट कर रहे हैं क्या प्रोडक्ट.
Wait, I'm just glad none of these big names do gambling and stuff.
या आमिर खान.
Oh,
अच्छा.
yeah. We've crossed that boundary. Shahid
क्या
Kapoor
भाई,
did some
they're on
ads.
TV on this shit. We can say whatever we want. It's fine.
Yeah. They're not scared.
Those ads are funny though.
Yeah, those are funny. It's also funny how they fully take advantage of very gullible people online and ruin their lives.
Yeah.
भाई वो रोज एक नहीं दो नहीं 3 करोड़.
भाई वो सट्टा ही खेल रहे मालूम है कि इतना पैसा कमा के ना spending it on drink.
Then you had Saurav Ganguly's come as a cowboy.
What?
He has a toothpick.
Bro, but it's funny and all, but it really fucks like people who have
It really does.
yeah, really does help. That day he brought his phone, he's asking me to make his team.
So 2 days we helped him.
So we were like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, then
like,
third day is like, man,
What's it
fail
called?
कर दिया.
When you're encouraging someone with a habit, it's called something.
peer pressure.
No, it's called something else.
Enabling.
Enabling.
Yeah,
You're the I mean,
No, but I took the responsibility. The first day only I told him ki you're going to lose all the money that you put in this. So I hope you know that. I also used to play for fun before.
Yeah.
And then I said ki like, if you're finding fun in this, go on, do it. Like 50 rupees, 40 rupees you're putting. But you're not going to win any money. I'll make this clear to you. You're not going to win anything.
Yeah.
So if you're still willing to put, then put. Because I think that does more than you telling, अरे क्या कर रहे हो, ये मत करो, खराब होता है, गलत होता है.
Yeah.
Because I made him understand that I have an understanding of how this is, and I told him I also I've done it. So Yeah, take it from me.
Yeah, and it's
bro. And most of the people playing it are not from privileged background, bhai.
हाँ वही तो
Laborer लोग
एक
हैं.
करोड़ का तुम ऐसा
अरे वो गाजर
हाँ वही सीधा 1 करोड़ का गाजर नहीं वो
Dangling bananas.
Whoa, wait a second.
That's not.
This is the visual in the ad?
no
Oh,
this is how
I was like, that,
for it.
if they did that,
they're not even trying to like be subtle.
that's why.
And bro, they show these people who have won the 1 crore and they're all like very, how to say it?
Modest look.
poor.
Yeah. Yeah, like construction worker. He's one.
मतलब the
उसके हाथ में
facade
stick,
there,
like
the facade they're trying to show is ये देख this guy ये गरीब आदमी है 3 करोड़ जीत गया आप भी जीत सकते हो. That's the message they want to sell.
चल गया इसका.
Yeah, अभी वो
Lying. They're lying.
Yeah, cricket. The more the lately like these episodes that we've been doing, the boys episodes, like I know we talk about things and we cover them, but like it always leaves this sense of the world is a messed up place.
yeah, it is. But we're just trying to have a laugh.
See, that's why I like wrestling. You know, is it scripted? Yes.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
I was gonna do that. I felt awkward.
Then
Right. Let's go watch some more wrestling.
Yeah.
Right.
Monday night Raw.
Hey, bhai.
Go.
Monday night Rollins.
Good talk, boys. 2 hours watching. Subscribe if you haven't already and like the video. We're gonna bring back more conversations like this the next time.
Yeah.
And take care. Untriggered Podcast. Now,
Good night.
then, now, forever.
Way.
Harsh.
I think we've been out for too long. कितना 1.5, 2, 1.5, 1.